Hey, it's been a long time since I've made any sort of video or update. I am thinking of getting facial harmonization surgery or partial facial harmonization surgery where a doctor will cut into my skull and kind of bring it back a little bit. And honestly, I'm super nervous and I'm not even sure if that's what I want because I think I already am beautiful. And so I'm making this to sort of process what the fuck it is I'm doing. The surgery is scheduled on 1/30, January 30th, and I'm not saying 100% that this is the right decision. However, I am leaning towards yes. So let's kind of think about it. I don't really like getting misgendered. It hurts my soul on a deep level. And that is maybe why I don't like people calling me dude or sir on the street. I don't like when people just perceive me as not a woman, essentially. And I'm not really doing anything to my jawline, not doing anything to my nose. It's just kind of like pushing my forehead back a little bit and opening up my eyes a little bit. Some part of me feels like it's sort of insane, and some part of me feels like it's rational. I think there's a logical part of my brain that's like, if I get this surgery, then I'll pass with a lot more frequency and therefore prevent myself from getting hurt from society. So that is the logical aspect of getting sort of partial FFS. And the emotional part of me is like, hey Sarah, you're already very beautiful. Like, why would you do anything to change your face? And why would you like cause yourself harm in the short term? And that's a very reasonable thing to listen to. That sort of voice that makes a really valid point. Should I change myself just to conform to society? I'm not sure. And I have like only a few weeks left, less than 3 weeks, to decide whether or not I'm going with this surgery. And I am leaning towards yes. And maybe people are like, oh, why don't you have like more conviction? And I just want to be honest in this case. I think like so much of how I perceive beauty is like on the inside, not on the outside. I know that I'm beautiful on the inside and the outside. Why would I need to change anything? So I'm kind of circling around. I've gotten people that have been really supportive, and I think like it's really just a matter of like passing at different angles. And there's something that really, really hurts when people just see me as trans and then they're transphobic or their beliefs are, oh, that person's a man or that person, because they have like a very binary way of looking at things. And I've been hurt over and over. And I just think for the reason of like, I want to prevent harm, I think that's like why I'm leaning towards this. Because, I mean, even like on my YouTube channel, I've seen really nasty comments, people saying that you're a dude or you sing like a dude or all this shit. Like, I know I'm fucking femme and I feel that in my heart, and nothing's gonna change that. Um, yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a younger version of me that would never conform to anything. But I don't know. I think the word conform is sort of dubious or questionable because it's doing something. It's not like I'm doing it to fit into the mold, the surgery, that is. It's like I'm doing something to sort of like liberate myself through other people's perception of me. Um, I don't know. Nothing is clear, but the surgery is like a forever thing. Um, and I think because I'm not changing so much about my face, I think it's gonna be okay, you know? The worry is that like something could go wrong, you know? And if something goes wrong, then I might be fucked up forever. Like that's like the fear. But if I like lean into that fear, then no change will happen. Um, and like maybe at this particular camera angle, like my face looks fine, right? It's just like leaning into different angles that you see the more masculine aspect of my face. Um, yeah. So going around in a circle, debating, you know, which I think is very wise of me. This thing, and I think ultimately, like, I'm saying yes to it because I'm acting out of self love and I'm acting out of a desire to prevent harm from society. And it's not like, oh, I just like want to blend in effortlessly with society, but it's also I want to blend in effortlessly with society in a way that may prevent me from getting harmed. You know what I mean? Because people are transphobic. People like see that you're trans, they will fucking attack you verbally, emotionally. You read cues, you read people's faces. I've seen it over and over in my life. And when people don't read me as a woman, whether I say something too low with my voice or I don't dress in a perfect way or whatever, then I just get this negativity that starts to, it's like death by a thousand cuts, you know? Every time I've been misgendered, which is, you know, I'm very fortunate because, like, one of the pretty ones or whatever, like, I'm not trying to say that, like, I don't know, other trans people are, like, more fortunate, or I'm more fortunate than anyone. That's not really what this is about. But I'm just trying to say, like, I want to do this because I love myself, and I want to do this because I want to be able to like hold down a job, and ultimately it's like a peace of mind thing, you know? And um, yeah, there's like, in some ways, like there is nothing wrong with my face, right? But like in other ways, people take the smallest things from people that are different and use that to like burn them to the ground. Because if you like think that we live in a loving, caring society, like we don't. Like we people are out there to hit you when you're down, and I've seen that in employment. I've seen that throughout my life, and yeah, like I don't know. This shit is something to protect me, and for that reason, I don't know. I just want to let people know that I am doing the surgery. Fuck it. I'm YOLOing into this. And I'm not asking for support, but I'm asking for support. And I just like want to let people know, like, this is a big decision. Um, it's not full FFS. I don't think there's much wrong with like my jawline or my nose. The doctor was like, we can narrow your nose a little bit. I'm like, no, I like my nose. Um, so here we are. Um, and it's not like I'm trying to be like a model or an actress or anything special. I'm just trying to be a human, and I'm trying to be my best self. And I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be like my best self in a way that's like, oh, I'm better than you. I'm just like trying to be fucking real and here to just like love people. And that starts obviously like with loving myself. And I hope that I have your support. And I'm just doing like a life update. And I'm doing this video for me as well to sort of clarify like what the hell am I thinking? What the hell is going on? This is like a big thing. This is happening in like 12 days. And I think I'll do like an update afterwards. And just try to be more vocal on my YouTube channel in general. In other news, I'm wearing this sleepyhead sweater that my sister got me for Christmas. You should check out the song. It's on Spotify. You can see here. That's me. It says Sarah Cecil Sleepyhead. That's my artist name. Check out the song on Spotify or Tidal or other streaming platforms. It's well produced. It comes fully from my heart. Trying to like up my production stuff, even though like some of my older YouTube videos are just me and the guitar, and that is adequate enough. And I hope to make more music. I started a band called Golden Seed Garden. We're at golden_seed_garden on Instagram. We've been playing shows around town. And overall, I'm like doing pretty well in life. You know, got housing. And I want to try to be more vocal and inclusive to like just the people out there as to where I'm at in my journey, because the more you speak, you know, the better you feel. It's kind of like beans for your digestion or whatever. Sending love, and yeah, I'll do an update as to like the healing process, and maybe I'll show off my face after. And Godspeed to me. Part of me is YOLOing into this in a way, because it's like, wow, like yeah, there's still these voices, you know, and I have to listen to them, and I have to kind of parse through all this shit because I'm trying to fucking sleep at night. And I hope you're doing well. Let me know what you think about this video in particular, what you want to see coming up from me, what I could be doing. And I just want to say thanks to everyone who's out there supporting me. LOL, lots of love, and I'll catch you around. Peace.